for years, stories about the Underground Railroad have been passed down in parts of East Tennessee. And, well, in the Greenback area, those stories are still raising a lot of eyebrows and a lot of questions.
Yeah, 6 News anchor Elena Verdide set out to find out what is known and the questions that remain. It's fascinating. Take a look.
About 20 years ago, in this quiet property in Greenback, homeowner Lanny McCollum found something that made him start asking questions.
I'm crawling under the house, and I get to the base of the chimney there, and it's huge. And I stuck my head over the top of the rafters, and it's a little stone room, which is built into the base and support of the chimney.
McCollum says there's no proof the space had any connection to the Underground Railroad. Still, stories like these have lingered for generations.
There's a cave nearby called Blankenship Cave, which local lore has connects with Cujo's Cave in Friendsville, which we are quite confidently told was part of the Underground Railroad.
Beyond the local legends, historians say East Tennessee does have real roots in the anti-slavery movement.
It's not secret that it existed. The details of it are what is secret.
Dr. Aaron Astor says some of that history dates back to the early 1800s.
There were two Quaker settlements, the western part of what was then Blount County, Friendsville, which is still in Blount County, and a community called Unisha, which is now in Loudon County.
He says some in those communities took action.
Not only did they advocate for anti-slavery, they were also anti-war. They would open up their homes and property to help those who were escaping from slavery, and they would have a network of other anti-slavery activists.
But not every local story can be confirmed.
There's still a lot of mystery in terms of exactly where people ended up and when and how long, what their stories were like.
That mystery is part of what keeps people searching for answers.
If you're into it, it's never ending. Every answer just creates more questions. And if you have an inquisitive nature and like to do investigations, it's like detective work, it's fun.
In Greenback, Elena Verdine, 6 on your side.